The Sim World Racing presents the All-American Racing.
To honor America with the performance.
The Sim World Racing presents.
To honor America with the.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for race number 3 of the 2024 AARL Cup Series on the Sim World Racing Network. My name is Nathan Christensen. Glad you could be a part of it and join us tonight from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. As we take a look there on the left-hand side, you can see the running order of practice so far tonight. Looks like we have about 24 cars scheduled to join us here tonight for this event. We have about 9 minutes left in practice before we get to qualifying. So a little bit of time here before we get going. See if we can take a look at what's going on down there on the track. Watch these guys do some laps here.
The Sim World Racing presents the All-American Racing.
So if we've just been following along, watching a little bit of practice, about 5 minutes left before these cars will start to qualify. We are now taking a view of number 99, the Brendan Mathia in the number 99 target machine. Out there right now, turning some practice laps. Let's see if we can find our two-time winner on the season, the number 8 of Dave Lerfano, sitting 12th right now on the scoring pylon. Picked up the win at both Daytona in the Daytona 500 and last week in Atlanta in the 150 lap event. And then tonight at Las Vegas. Sponsor on board for this race. Exciting development. Tonight we got the Hanging with Hillbilly 150 as Hillbilly Dave Hara stepped up to sponsor this one from Vegas. 150 laps tonight. Stage breaks will be laps number 30 and 70. So I got some stage breaks tonight too. So let's see. Dave currently sits third on the scoring charts as he gets taken out and slides down pit road. You can check out Dave Hara over on his twitch.tv channel at hillbilly_stomp, twitch.tv/hillbilly_stomp for a live in-car view of him tonight. That'll be fun to watch right along with Dave. Interacts with the fans, the other drivers. You can hear him all out there. So it looks like we got a couple new drivers tonight joining the field. We have AARL regular Adam Angerstein. He'll be in the number 9 car tonight. And then also sitting second on the scoring pylon currently is the number 51 of Jim Hubble. Another regular with the AARL here, driving the 51 giggity Ford machine. And then Adam Angerstein in the number 9 Chevrolet from Akron, Ohio, another regular, like I mentioned, with the All-American Racing League. So as it winds down, we have about 3 minutes left in practice. And before we get to qualifying there, we'll take a look. There's Tyrone Yo in his Campbell's chain car and the Battlefield Harley-Davidson F-150 he runs on Sunday nights in the Truck Series. Running right in front of him, looks like it's the 16 of Kenneth Pack from Greer, South Carolina, driving that number 16 Chevrolet Camaro. And then behind him right there, sitting on top of the scoring pylon at this point in practice, Larry Stubblefield in the number 82 Night Owl Speed Society Camaro. Then we find the number 27 of Cameron Harris, another All-American Racing League regular, and looking to pick up where he left off after last season, having strong performances, and unable to make the opening Daytona 500, was able to join us last week at Atlanta, and he is here back tonight with us in Las Vegas. Chad Snyder driving the Blues Race Design number 26 Toyota. He is out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Then we have Kelly Thomas driving the number 28 Haviland Ford. Charlie Dickey in the 37 Truckers Feed America Cup Series Toyota. He's out of Canton, Georgia. And then we have Michael Kay driving the Butt Kicker Moza 41 Ford out of Louisville, Kentucky. Sean Horlander with us tonight again in the field, driving his number 24 Harley-Davidson Chevrolet Camaro out of Mount Washington, Kentucky. Out of San Antonio, Texas, Travis Juggles Rodriguez will bring his sexy 79 Ford to the field tonight. Larry Garnes driving his number 20 Camaro. And then we have Dave Hara, Greg Barnett back with us tonight in the number 38. Josh Hedrick was with us. Hopefully he'll be able to join back for tonight's race, driving in the number 25. We got the number 6 Hawaiian roll car of Curtis in the Ford out of Hudson, North Carolina. James Nelson running the QFLR 75. And for those who weren't with us last week, the QFLR 75, James Nelson joining us this year. Most of the guys from his league coming over. The QFLR Quick Finishers Racing League runs on Friday evenings. It looks like that's it for practice. We are getting ready for qualifying. And we'll flip back over to this screen so everyone can get a good view of how the cars are making out on their qualifying lap. Just something quick while these guys are underway getting their qualifying done. We'll take a look at the points. Coming into round number 3 of the 2024 season, Riley Hoots leads the way. Unfortunately, Riley unable to join us tonight. He will need a provisional for points status tonight, so he'll get last place points -1. So he will not be able to gain much ground tonight with the last place points using his provisional. Behind him in second is Brendan Mathia, 86 points, 8 points out of the lead. So hopefully, surely that will close up tonight before the end of the event. Third place is the 2-time winner on the year, locked himself into the playoffs, David Lurfano, AARL League owner and regular. Then behind him in fourth is the 41 of Michael Kay. He is 81 points total, with 13 points behind David Lurfano. And then rounding out the top 5 with a 9-position jump after a stellar run last week, James Nelson with 71 points, 23 points out of the top spot. So as qualifying is underway, we'll get you the times as they happen. You can see so far James Nelson sits at the top of the board. Now Tyrone Yo jumps to the top. Orlander, Charles Dickey, but Nelson on his second lap goes quick time. 29.468 for him. But just as I say it, Lurfano jumps up there. He'll start at the top spot. Jim Hubble completing his second lap. We'll see where he drops in. Hubble to the top. 2.9400 for Jim Hubble. Best time on the night for him. So a couple more cars on track. We got Kelly Thomas in the 28 heading down the back straightaway. We got Greg Barnett working his way there. And we have a new guy at the top of the board. Larry Stubblefield in the number 82 jumps to the top on his second lap. Cameron Harris up to second on his second lap. Couple more guys out there. Kelly Thomas completes his lap, unable to move. Oh, sorry. He jumps up to 7th. Now Travis Juggles Rodriguez up to 6th. Alan Bledsoe looks like he is just getting underway with his qualifying attempt in his number 42. So he will be on the clock here right now as he's working on lap number 1. Out of turn 4, down across the line. The 42 will stop the clock. Jumps up to 17th. 17th quick. Drop down to 18th as Brendan makes a quicker lap that time around. So for the most part, looks like everyone's put in a lap. Who's going to attempt to put in a lap? Hanging with Hillbilly 150 tonight, sponsored by this guy on your screen now, the 15 of Dave Hillbilly Hera out there. Looks like he's on his second lap. No time registered, so must have had some trouble on the first lap, not registering a time. So he's one of the last guys to go. Down at a turn 4, crosses the line. See if he'll be able to set a lap this time. Uses a bit of the apron. Puts him up in the 18th starting spot, obviously. Probably not where he's going to want to start this one, but it's a where you finish, not where you start. So 20 cars have locked themselves in with a qualified timed lap. It looks like Josh Hetrick, Chad Snyder, Adam Angerstein have not. So it looks like the end of qualifying has come and gone. The cars will start to grid, it looks like, and we will get ready here, and we will take a quick second to throw it downstairs and get you the national anthem. Sorry about that. Looks like we're having a little technical difficulties with the anthem singer this evening. I'm not sure what happened. We will try that again. 1 second.
Was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular upon her, singing out, yeah, through the night that I flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
To honor America with the performance of
Welcome back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We got the starting lineup for this one on the screen. We got the 82 of Larry Stubblefield inside row number 1, and then outside him will be the 27 of Cameron Harris, Jim Hubble in the 51, and then Gregory Robinson in the 3. Behind him, Greg Barnett will start in the 5th position as we get set to go and drop the green flag on this one. Green flag is out, and we are underway here from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The Hangin with Hillbilly 150 is green. So as we complete lap number 1, the 82 of Larry Stubblefield leads the way right now. Down into 1 and 2. Still some good battles back in the pack. Stubblefield leads the way over Cam Harris. Ooh, we got a car into the outside wall. The 4th place running. Number 3, Gregory Robinson makes contact with the outside wall. Back down to complete the 2nd lap. Start the 3rd one. Leading the way still is the 82 over the 27. Two-time race winner on the year, Dave Lafano, currently running in the 6th spot, looking to make his way up to the front, kind of running the mid to high groove early in the race. Lots of shade down that end in turn 1 and 2, but sunny, full sun down the back straightaway. Dave Rafano there on the outside, battling hard with the 79 of Travis Juggles Rodriguez, and the 6 of Curtis S. Turns coming out of turn number 4, down through the tri-oval. Curtis able to sneak by Juggles on the inside to take over that position. Looking at a turn 2. Curtis out of Hudson, North Carolina, running right now in the 7th spot, up 5 positions already in 5 laps from his original starting spot as he continues to work on the back bumper in the number 8 of David Lafano, but up front still, not running away yet, but still holding his own out there, Larry Stubblefield in his 82. So looks like he's going to get a challenge here from the number 3 Wrangler machine of Greg Robinson from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, the driver of that number 3 Camaro, down the back straightaway. The 3 car looks to the inside. See if he can get it done off of turn 4. Holds the bottom, uses the bid. No, doesn't get down on the apron, but we got a new leader. That time by the 3. Takes it to the top of the scoring pylon. Gregory Robinson to the point. Cameron Harris still running strong. As I say that, though, he looks to get passed by the 38 of Greg Barnett early in this one. Jim Hubble holding on to 5th. With Curtis S. and Dave Lafano side by side battling out through teams 3 off of turn 4. That is for the 6th and 7th position. Dave Hara, after a I think he would call a disappointing qualifying effort, has that number 15 Sim World Racing Network 15 that is up to the 9th position here. Seeing he can make some progress early in this race. He's already up 9 spots from the drop of the green flag. Behind him right now, the 99 running in 10th, rounding out your top 10, Brandon Mathia. Now in that target machine, holding point in 10th position. Back up front, Gregory Robinson opens a bit of a lead, but a quarter of a second lead now over the 82 of Larry Stubblefield. Field's pretty close. Hasn't been able to drive away yet, so is not pulling too far on them quite yet. Dave Hara able to grab a couple more positions there. He's up to now the 7th spot in that number 15 car. Now looking at the back bumper of that Hawaiian Rolls number 6 as they head through the tri-oval down the front straightaway. There you see the distance between 5th, 6th, and 7th on track, but they look to make a move on Jim Hubble in his 51. He's right there. Next car in line looking to get put past by the 8 of Lorfano and the 6 of Curtis S. So Gregory Robinson out front leading the way with the 82 of Stubblefield, Greg Barnett, Jim Hubble, and now Curtis is able to get around the 8 of Lorfano and try to use that inside now to take away the next spot, which is 4th from Jim Hubble, as they work down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. Still side by side off of turn number 2. Another car doing a little bit of blinking. Looks like it's the 28 of Kelly Thomas out there blinking. Now, looks like the 6 blinked right there because we lost focus on that. But they go 3 wide there for that next position. You got the 15, the 99, the 51. 3 wide across the stripe down into turn 1. Hubble caught up on the outside. That opened the door for Hara to sneak by on the bottom. Now the 79 looks to get a run off of turn 2 underneath the 99. Still 3 wide with Hubble on the outside. With the inside, or in the middle, sorry, and Travis juggles Rodriguez on the bottom. Now the 8 car there, stalking those 3 as they finally get it sorted out a little bit. Now we got back to 2 wide as Mathia was able to clear that battle and take the number 6 spot. Take a look at some action further back in the pack. Don't want to forget about all our competitors out here. A big drastic move to the inside to avoid a possible contact there by the 26 of Chad Snyder with the 24, Sean Horlander. But back here we got the 16, Kenneth Peck, running in the 15th spot. James Nelson probably not happy with his start to the race, down 6 positions since the drop of the green flag in this one, holding on to 13th right now. Able to get by the 2 at Tyrone Yo right there, but 2 cars side by side battling in front of him. It seems like Dave Lofano maybe ran a little too hard too early, and he's lost a bit of track position, back down into the 11th spot now on your scoreboard. So we work lap number 19 of 150, and we keep an eye on Dave Hara, hanging with Hillbilly on the main spots are tonight. They're hanging with Hillbilly 150 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. He's made his way up. He was up to 4th. Now is given a spot back there to the number 99 machine in Mathia, but still holding on to a top 5 running position, up 13 spots from his 18th place starting position. So keep an eye on Hillbilly. Told me earlier this week, has put in a lot of practice laps on this Las Vegas Motor Speedway, 1.5 miles, so pretty comfortable out there. Got the car he thinks that can win him. Just needs a little bit of luck to go his way, and maybe we'll talk to him at the end of the race tonight, either in victory lane or with the top 3 interview as they cross the line, complete that 20th lap as they work on lap number 21. Still out front, Gregory Robinson has led the way here for the last 14 laps over Larry Stubblefield. Curtis is up to now 3rd spot. Brandon 4th. Dave Hara now, like I said, holding on to 5th. Travis Rodriguez having a strong run in the early going in his number 79, running 6th. Now looks like the 99 able to slip by the 6 as they've got a good battle. Look at this, 2 cars deep, 2 cars wide. Whoa, that's pretty close. Trying to get back up off that apron, but looks like they're able to keep everything pointing in the right direction so far. as the 99 jumps in front of the 6 car. 79 running way down low, trying to see if he can get some extra grip, looking for that racing room down low underneath that number 15. Able to slip by David Hera here in turns 3 and 4. Oh, we got some door slamming going on. The 38 of Barnett and the 28 of Kelly Thomas make a little side-to-side contact, but both able to continue. No harm, no foul. Down the back straightaway. Still 22 laps in the book. All been green and green. Keep in mind, lap 30 is the first stage break in this one, so guys looking to start making their move to get into those point-paying positions. Top 10 drivers at the end of stage 1 and 2 will receive bonus points, with the winner getting 10, second getting 9, third getting 8, so on and so forth, down to 1 point for the 10th place vehicle. So Brandon Athea up now to the 3rd spot. Larry Stubblefield has taken back the lead while we were watching some action back in the pack. See if we can find a replay of the pass. Here's the pass that got him back to the lead. Look to the inside. Looks like he's coming off a turn 4, able to just get the gas back on the gas and use his momentum and a little bit of the apron to get it done as he took back over the lead and moves back to the top of the scoring pylon. We continue up until this point, all clean and green. Battle right now on the track. It looks like 4th and 5th with the 6 and the 79, but the 15 and the 27, all right there too. Don't count any of those guys out, that's for dang sure. Again, points on the line at the end of lap number 30 at the stage break. We got 25 complete, working on 26 this time out of turn 4 for the 82 of Larry Stubblefield. These guys are going out. A lot of great racing right here in the middle of the pack. This is good stuff. This is what you pay your money to see, folks. I don't know about you, but this is entertaining stuff. Look at these guys. The expression "you could throw a blanket over them" comes into mind right now as they work their way down the front straightaway, completing lap number 27, starting 28. So at this point, it looks like Larry Stubblefield has been able to open about a 2.5 lead, 2 3/10 over the 99, who's gotten by the number 3 car. But we're going to keep our eye here on this group here in the middle as we work our way to the end of the stage break. Uh-oh. Looks like we got caution. Caution, caution, caution. Looks like the 6 and the 75 ran into some issues. Let's see if we can find a replay of what happened there. Let's see here. Oh, so the 6 and the 15 make contact. 75 just a victim of unfortunate circumstances. Nowhere to go when the 6 shut the door there when he made contact on the wall. So not the ideal result. Let's see here. 15 came up, 6 came down, 6 got hard into the wall, and that is when things got a little questionable. The 6 makes hard contact with the fence, then the 75 makes hard contact with the 6, unfortunately. So that's the first caution of the race. Comes out on lap number 28. Working 28. Safe to assume that is going to be the stage break. Looks like everyone has come down pit road, so I'm assuming that that'll be the scored finish at the time of caution will be the stage 1 results. So what we know for sure is Larry Stubblefield definitely will pick up the stage victory as he was the leader at the time of caution. Anything behind that we'll have to review post-race and get the points figured out. But as for right now, the race off of pit road looked like it was won by the number 82 over the 99. And Dave Harris sweeps up in the third after coming out of the pits. So a good little opening stint here from Las Vegas. We're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back after this break. 1 second. This portion of this Sim World Racing Network broadcast of the AARL is sponsored by Ty's iRacing Paints. Contact Tyrone on Discord or Facebook. Now, let's get back to the action of the All-American Racing League. Welcome back to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Tonight we are live for race number 3 of the 2024 All-American Racing League Cup Series Championship. My name is Nathan Christensen, and you're watching along with me the Hanging with Hillbilly 150 from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Lights are out on the pace car. That can only mean one thing. Green flag is imminent as we get set to go. As the field will roll out of turn number 4. Down past Digger Cam. There we go. You see the entire field roll by. I'm going to go up to starter cam. There he is. Man with command. Man in command. The green flag is up in the air. We're going to take a lap around here once we get going. Back up to speed. Green flag is out. The 82 is back on the gas, and we are racing at Las Vegas. Back underway, complete a lap number 32. We're now working on lap 33. As now we see Larry Stubblefield still leading the race, but the 15, Dave Hara, now worked his way up into the second spot. Got around the 1999, not the 1999, the 99 on that restart. Works down through the trioval, crosses the start-finish line to complete that lap. Everyone trying to settle in here as we work on lap number 34. Next stage is underway, so stage 2 will be another approximately, this one will be about 40 laps, so should be able to make it, I would assume, on a full fuel stint. We'll see what happens later here in the run, but for now, everything is clean and green so far. A couple laps into this one. Looks like the 15 has found a little bit of speed. He's closing that gap to the back bumper of the 82. Not able to get too close quite yet, but definitely able to close in and keep it close, not letting him get away. Down the back straightaway, we take a look here at the 42. Another big mover kind of early to midway through this race. The 25 Capital car machine of Josh Hetrick's. He is up into the 8th spot. That's 13 positions up from where he started. He's pretty much fallen right behind that 42 of Alan Wetzer, who's up 12 spots in this one so far. So a lot of big movers early in this one. We got Dave Hara up 16. Brendan Mathia up 11. Like I just mentioned, Bledsoe up 12. Josh Hetrick, he's up 13. And then Chad Snyder in that 26 sharp-looking Blues race design Chevrolet. He is also up double digits in 11 positions so far since the drop of the green flag in this one. So they work their way, turns 3 and 4. This time off of turn 4, we're coming to complete lap number 38. Looks like we're going to have a battle for second. Keep your eye on the 99 machine. Takes a look to the inside going into turn 3. So he was able to hold the bottom while keeping the power down on turn exit. Looks like he's going to get it done through the tri-oval. Still side by side as they cross the line with an edge going to what looked like the 99 at this point. Battling side by side. That time 99 gets a good deep run into turn number 1. And able to get by the 15 and go to work now on the back bumper of the number 82. A lot of guys still jumping and jiving, moving around back there. We got Travis Juggles Rodriguez in the 79 Sexy Machine looking to get into the fray. Just outside of the top 5 right now in his 6th running position behind the 27 of Harris and the 3 of Robinson. Down the back straightaway out of turn number 2. Here they come. Some good, clean racing early on. One little hiccup there. Some early contact between the 15 and the 6, resulting in the first yellow flag on lap number 37 of this 150-lap event. The Hangin with Hillbilly 150. Make sure you tune in to Hillbilly's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Hillbilly_Stomp for his in-car view as he rides around here with we continue to work under the green flag here. Looks like Josh Hetrick's able to slip by Travis Juggles Rodriguez now as Hetrick makes his way up into the top 6. First run of the year for the 25 machine. Oh, sorry. He might have been at Daytona. I might be lying to you on national, international, internet radio, TV. Not be good at it. Let's see here. No, I may not be lying. It looks like it is his first race of the year. Sorry about that as we work on lap number 46. Up front. Still got Larry Stubblefield leading the way over Brennan Mathia, Dave Hillbilly Hara, Brendan Robinson, and Cameron Harris. Looks like turn 1 and 2 is getting pretty covered in shade. Should help the traction of these guys out there, that's for sure. The cooler the track, the better the car's grip. And take a look here. See, yeah, you got some shade developing down in turn number 1 and 2 there with those billboards. Everything else is still in the bright, bright sunshine, but hopefully that shade will give these guys some grip and some good bite there through turns 1 and 2. Looks like Bledsoe now able to make his way by the 79. So Alan Bledsoe up into the 7th spot. Now Bledsoe looks underneath the 25. A head trick. Gets that pass done in turns 2 and 3. Out of turn 4, down to the line. Bledsoe now stalking the number 27 at Cameron Harris there on entry to turn 1 and 2. So we got 2 cars on pit road. Looks like the 79 of Rodriguez and the Hetrick 25 have hit pit road. Looks like Clarfano also hit pit road there. So maybe these guys won't be able to make it the full distance on the tank of fuel. So we'll keep an eye on that. But right now we'll keep an eye on the front of the field as the 82 continues to lead the way. Got his lap lead count up to 33 so far. Looks like Chad Snyder's dropped onto pit road, so looks like these guys have to take a splash of gas because the pit stops aren't very long, under 6 seconds each for both Lafano and Barnett. Keeping just topping up with fuel, I guess. I'm not 100% sure, but back up front, the top 3 run pretty close together. Only about half a second between the top 3 right now. As there you see the 82, 99, and then the 15 right there. About a second back to the 42 from the 3rd place running machine of Dave Hara. Take a quick run through the field here. So 5th place right now is the number 3 of Gregory Robinson. Behind him, the 27 Coors Light machine driven by Cameron Harris. Kelly Thomas and the Haviland 28 Ford will be running in 7th. Larry Garnes slowly making his way up through the field. That's number 20. Mentioned last week, Larry's a strong runner when it comes to the end of the long runs. He seems to be able to save his tires, not the fastest off the drop of the green, but can manage those tires and keep them under him for a long time and make some progress that way. But right now he's got a battle on his hands as the 84 Michael B looks to make a move underneath Larry off of turn number 4. He gets a little tight, shoves the nose a little bit, now gets a little loose and makes sure he doesn't run into him, turns it back down the track. See the 6 car right there. Curtis S. unfortunately 2 laps down after his lap 37 jingle, unable to stay on the lead lap, but hopefully he'll be able to get a lucky dog, a couple of them at some point, take a wave around, potentially get back on that lead lap. Always a strong car out here with these guys. So next on the track, we take a look back in the 10th position after a strong, super strong third place finish last week. Tyrone Yo running 10th. Outside pole sitter, started third place tonight in his debut this season in the number 51, Jim Hubble, driving that 51. And we see the other victim of circumstance there on that Route 37 incident at Harper's Ferry, James Nelson in his QFRL Ford. Behind him, Michael Kurds in the number 41, holding on to that 13th position, running right now in 13th. Behind him is the 16 of Kenneth Peck. He's on track with us right now. Unfortunately, he also missed the opening event at Daytona, but has been with us the last 2 weeks and showing, running currently now in the 14th position. Behind him is the number 1 car, teammate to the leader in the Speed Society Night Owl number 1. That is Tommy Osborne. Behind him, AARL mainstay Charlie Dickey, driving his number 37 Toyota. And then we take a look at these guys who have pitted. So it looks like these guys have already pitted. Right now, the battle right there on track between the 38 and the 8 is for the 17th, 18th position between Dave Lorfano and the number 38 of Greg Barnett out of Lyman, South Carolina. Chad Snyder, mentioned him earlier, had a big mover early in the race, but had to make a pit stop for fuel, I believe. So he's now running back in the 19th position. Travis Juggles Rodriguez in the sexy 79. Back there in 20th. Sean Horlander running in 21st. Also has made a pit stop. And then, like I mentioned earlier, Curtis S., unfortunately, out of Hudson, North Carolina, involved in that opening accident there on lap 37, running 2 laps behind the field at this point. But back up front, still leading the way, not showing like he's going to let anyone else take that away from him right now, as the 82 of Stubblefield continues to lead the way. So we're working lap number 62. As a reminder, stage 2 will end on lap number 70. So running order at lap 70 will determine the 10 cars that get points. 10, 9, 8, so on and so forth. 10 for the winner, 9 for second, 8 for third, and so on down through the finish of the top 10. Let's take a look here on the right-hand side of your screen of what these guys are dealing with for weather so far. So they got a little bit of wind, 7 miles an hour. Temperature is 67 degrees Fahrenheit, so a little getting cooler. Track temperature down to about 73 degrees Fahrenheit and partly cloudy. So not too terrible. Some good numbers there, helping these guys, making these cars drive a little nicer, a little easier for them, I would suspect. A bunch of guys on pit road, though, as like I thought earlier, looks like they won't be able to make it those 40 laps on fuel, so it looks like pit stops are in order. And most of the guys now have come down pit road, but the 82 still continues to be on track, leading the way. Now we see Harris and Robinson on pit road. So just 2, 4, 6, 7 guys yet to pit here in the second stage. Probably no tires being taken, just enough fuel to get you to the end of the stage. As I say that, here come the leaders. The 82 and the 99 are on the pit road. Bledsoe, Hara stay out. Looks like the 84 will jump on pit road. The 975 will jump on pit road. And the 51. So only 2 cars left here. Haven't pitted yet. Looking to see if they will run it down pit road this time, or if next time they will stake it out another lap. But it looks like Alan Bledsoe, after leading that lap, will get hard on the binders to get her down to pace pit road speed, and behind him will be, sorry about the camera angles there, will be the number 15, but looks like Larry Stubblefield is clear of pit road and out, crossing the merge line, back onto the back straightaway. Looks like he will be coming back around, and if all things go according to plan for him, he should be able to reclaim the top position as they work off of turn 3 and 4. Meanwhile, the 42 and the 15 now just exiting pit road. So it looks like Larry should be able to eat them up as they will be at full swan song here through turn 1 and 2. You might be able to see on the bottom of the screen there, they get by Hillbilly. Now they come now to turn number 2. Get by Bledsoe. Will they be able to clear him by the time they get into the 3? Yes, both the 99 and the 15 clear the 42 as they enter turn number 3 and 4. So we'll come around to complete the 67th lap. Of 150 in the Hangin with Hillbilly 150 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And we will have just a couple more laps before these guys will break for the end of stage number 2. So Bledsoe up so far, up 16 spots from his original starting spot, back deep in the field. Hillbilly still up 14, and Brandon Mathia up 12. So the top 4 have gained respectively 12, 16, and 14 positions each, and the 82 hasn't had to pass anybody. I say that all joking aside because he has had a couple fights for the lead early on in the lead. The 38, not the third, was it the 38? Sorry. No, the 3 of Gregory Robinson was able to lead some laps earlier in the middle of stage number 1, but it's been all the 82 since then as they work their way off a turn number 4. And there it is, the caution. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow is out for stage number 2. That is the finish there of stage number 2. So it looks like Larry Stubblefield, Brendan Mathia, Alan Bledsoe, David Hara, Cameron Harris, Greg Barnett, Chad Snyder, James Nelson, and Larry Garnes and Kenneth Peck will receive the stage points potentially on that one. Not sure about the couple cars at the back, but definitely for sure the 82, 99, 42, 1, 2, 3, 15th, definitely 4th at the end of that stage. So some good racing, clean racing. We make it clean and green through the middle portion of this race as we are working lap number 71 here. And these guys, I'm assuming, will come back down pit road, take a full set of 4 fresh feel goods there under the car. Goodyear tires put on these things, get them back up to top running speed once again as they look to make their way down pit road here. And we'll be right back in a second, and we will restack the field once they come off of pit road and get you ready for the restart. We're back at the completion of pit stops. Looks like we had a change up front. Looks like the 99 of Brendan Mathia and the 42 of Alan Bledsoe able to win the race off of pit road. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hey, Hillbilly, it's Nathan in the booth. You got copy? Hey, sorry to bug you mid-race. Just wanted to grab a word with you if we could. Obviously, not the strongest qualifying effort. Started 18th, but got her up into the top 5 there early in the first stage and holding on after a couple good pit stops. How's the car feeling here halfway through this one? All right, thanks, Hillbilly. Good luck the rest of the way. I bet you just did that interview and you guys didn't hear anything. It's only the second race. You'd think I'd figure it out by now. Anyways, we just talked to Hillbilly. I'm sure you heard my portion of that. He said that the car has been firing off. Great on the short runs. Wearing the front tires, though, a little because he's running it a little bit hard there to keep up with these boys in front of him. Hopefully he will, hopefully he'll get a chance to show us what he's got. Going to try to maybe do it on one more pit stop, he says. We'll see if he's telling the truth or if he's just trying to play us and see what happens here. But we look to be going back green. The caution lights are out. We get set to go. New leader, only the third leader of the race, Brendan Mathia, 99 car. He'll lead us back to the restart. He'll be the control car as they work off of turn 3 and 4. Side by side, out of turn 3 and 4. Starter's got the command flag in his hand. Just like that, we are back to green flag, and we are racing. Good jump on the inside for both the inside road cars there. As the 99 able to clear the 42 on corner X3. The 27 able to clear the 82 in the second row. But look at this guy a little further back. Keep an eye on this mid-pack. Oh, we got one right on the wall there on corner X. It looks like that was the 20 of Larry Garnes. Lots of good battling, side by side, lots of positions up for grabs. Back up front, looks like we got a big X and cars moving, and Dyson and Slice. The 82 now gets to the bottom of the 27, looks to complete that pass on the entry of turn 1, as we've just crossed the halfway point. In the Hangin with Hillbilly, 150. Down the back straightaway, 99, 42, 82, 27, 15. Still running 1 through 5. But we got a 20 to 75 now. James Nelson involved in that earlier accident, is able to recover. Not too much damage. I'm assuming he probably had to use a quick repair. One he is given to get back up there. But now we got the 15. Looking to the inside of the 27. Looking to make that pass. Able to do it as they head down the back straightaway. Change for second now. The 82 able to get under and sneak by the number 42 machine. The like that. Just like that, the 42 turns it back over. Uses the bottom side off of turn number 4. Sorry, turn 2 to try to make a move. But the momentum of that top side keeps the 82 in front of them as they enter turn 3. Top 5 there, getting by Cameron Harris is 27. Battle still though, on the track for second. Oh, don't know if he could have fit a Kleenex through those two cars there on corner exit. 42, 82, going at it hard. This is what the 99 though wants to see out of his rear view, but just as I say that, the 82 makes a great run on the outside. Looks to get it up beside the 99. He's beside him as they cross the start finish line. Let's see who can hold it to get into the lead here on the entry of corner number 1. Looks like the 82 able to hold it, but the 99 uses the shorter way around to keep the lead. But at the point of the back straightaway, halfway down the back straightaway that is, looks like the 92 uses that top momentum to get back by him. Back down the front straightaway into turn number 1. The 99 and 82 still battling side by side. Got a good racing all the way through the field. Into 3 and 4. Still lots of great racing. Look at these guys. 2 wide. In a couple of different positions. Now the 27 looks to battle back on the inside of the 75 a little further back. These guys still battling it out for 5th. Now the 75 gets great entry on corner entry. Great run on corner entry to use that top side momentum. It's just so much momentum you can carry around the top that it just, you hit that spot right and you feel like Superman, like James Nelson has on his hood. Look at how close this race is. Looks like we're back at Daytona, back at Atlanta, but no, we are at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Hangin with Hillbilly 150, and these guys are going at it. They look to go 3 wide, maybe. No, Hillbilly thinks better of it and tucks in behind the 42. But the 82 now out in front, opened up a bit of a lead. He's got about a quarter of a second over that 42 car. As they work their way through 3 and 4 back onto the front straightaway. Complete lap 84, looking to start lap number 85. Oh, Hillbilly looks to clear the 42 on exit. Greg Robinson in the 3 looking to flex his muscle, make his way back up into the top 7. Right now running in the 7th spot. Looking to make a move on the 75, but that opened the door a little bit for the 28 of Kelly Thomas on the outside. There behind him is the 26 of Chad Snyder, running in 9th spot. Things have kind of settled out, single file for the most part, but just as I say that, it's 42, makes a move to the inside of the 27, down in 1 and 2. Look further back, we still got some double file racing further back. The 16 of Kenneth Pack and the 38 of Greg Barnett running there as Pack makes that pass and gets in front of him on the exit of corner number 3. Back up front, the 82 still continues from the spot he likes to run out front as they run across the line to complete 87 laps as we work towards 150, the total distance. Through 3 and 4 again, mostly single file all the way back through the top 10. Maybe a couple of cars double wide at the back part of the top 10, but nothing happening right now. Everyone's just kind of holding their own, keeping their line, and running some clean laps here. Looks like Cameron Harris in that 27 doesn't want to give up on that top line quite yet, but these guys, for the most part, have been using the bottom around this place. As I say that now, Hera up to the top, but he may lose a spot to the 42 because of it. Back across the start-finish line. Pretty much a dead heat as they came to the line. Hera uses a little momentum to keep the top on the top to keep it in front of the 42, but unable to hold that spot now as the 42 looks to get the run off the corner. In through turns 3 and 4, still too wide for that third position, the 42 and the 15. How hard do you want to press it with only with still 60 laps to go? Don't want to run the tires too hard, I wouldn't think, with that much left in the race. We got a pit stop coming. We know that at least one more pit stop for these guys, so a new fresh set of tires should be left in the pits for them. But how much do you want to run the tires? How hard do you want to run them? And maybe give up some time here in this session. Obviously, we've seen only 2 cautions in this race so far. One being for the incident with the 6 and the 75 on lap 37, and the second caution on the lap 70 stage break. So far, so good though, as it looks like the 15 is the winner of that spot. He outlasts the 42 and able to secure the third spot. But right now, Bledsoe will drop back to 75. Nelson, like I mentioned earlier, involved in that lap 37 incident. The 27 of Cam Harris will run in the 6th spot. Behind him, Travis juggles. Rodriguez runs in front of the battle for 8th and 9th between Robinson and the 28 of Kelly Thomas. Rounding out the top 10 is last week's 3rd place finisher and the guy who has probably ran the most AARL races out of anybody, Tyrone Yo Jr. In that number 2 machine there, looking to make a move on the inside of the 28th and 9th spot. Back up front, the 82 continues to lead. Battle for 3rd again. The 42 may have went behind the 15, but he didn't go away, that's for sure, as they battle through 1 and 2. 42 opened the bottom. Now that kind of slowed up the 15 a little, able to get the 75 right up onto his back bumper. Not able to make the pass quite yet, but they'll tuck into line and go through turns 3 and 4. On board the 75 as he tries to chase down the 15. You can kind of see a little bit of a different lane being run by the 75. Wasn't right down on the bottom like the 15. Probably about a car and a half off the bottom. So trying to find a little bit of extra grip, extra speed. But this time he goes right down to the bottom with Hillbilly staying a groove and a half off the bottom. And then you can see up further for that, the 42 is running lanes off the bottom. On lap number 97 of 150. Larry Stubblefield continues to lead the way. He's led at this point. He's led 68 laps. Brandon Athia has led 10. Alan Bledsoe led 2 during the pit stop cycle. Gregory Robinson led 15 at the midway point of stage number 1. Worked their way down the back straightaway. May have a momentarily They have a battle for second. 42 looks to the inside of the 99 off of corner exit. Able to keep it on the bottom and keep the pedal to the floor. Uses a bit of the apron there to get the best run he can off of corner 4. Looks like we got some drivers heading on pit road. Not sure if these are scheduled stops for a 2-stop strategy. Don't imagine you're going to be able to make it from here to the end on one if you couldn't make it 40, so we'll see what happens. But the 42 able to make the pass on exit, but the 99 gives him a big old crossover, and he uses the apron this time through the tri-vol, try to get back by him. Back down through 1 and 2. These guys still racing almost side by side on corner exit. This is what the 82 wants to see, though. Let these guys battle it out behind him and let him open up a lead. He's got about up to about a half second now. Probably the furthest he's kind of really been in front of anybody. It's been pretty tight up front this whole time as we cross the century mark. 100 laps complete. Working lap 101. Back again through 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. These guys have kind of settled down with the 42 being the winner of that kind of mini battle as these guys go into 3 and 4. Still Dave Hare running in 4th. Travis Juggles Rodriguez now running by himself up in the 5th. A little bit of separation here, as you can see. The field has got some separation between them. Looks like more and more guys making pit stops here as part of what I believe, like I said, is a 2-stop strategy in the final stint. Obviously, not being able to make 40 laps on fuel makes me think you can. They pitted with probably 3 laps left in that last stage, so to probably get about, I would think you get about 35, 37 laps of fuel, depending on how heavy you are on the throttle and who you're running behind, if you're getting any help or anything. But so we'll see how this plays out. Back up front, looks like Bledsoe's been able to kind of close back in on the back of the 82 a little bit. So there's the lap times of the top 3 as they run. Both Bledsoe and Mathia quicker on the last 3 consecutive laps over double field. So we'll keep an eye on this here and see how this plays out. All kind of running different lanes, as you can see. Definitely trying to find something that the other guys haven't found yet. That's for sure. Right on board the 99. So that time of the 3 cars, the Stubblefield 82 was the quickest on lap 104. Well, it looks like the 82's coming down pit road. Can he get it slowed down in time? Makes it onto pit road. He will take fuel, and I'm sure a full set of Goodyear Feel Goods. Keep an eye on his. It's not working. Hold on here. We got too many graphics going at one time. No, we got nothing on this graphic. It's not working, unfortunately. We will not be able to use the pit stop graphic. I apologize. We'll work on that for next week. So it looks like these guys will continue to run. Last time they were on pit road was lap 71, working lap 106. So that's, 35 laps. So like I said, probably about 35 to 37 laps, I would think they get on fuel, and it looks like that's kind of what they're going to try to do. But the top 3 still staying out, haven't pitted. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, 7 guys left to pit here so far. But we'll continue to ride this out, and as more guys go a lap down, they are hoping that these rest of the leaders will pit soon to get back on that lead lap. They want to be down. Looks like the 42's hitting pit road, so lots of speed, locks up the brakes. Let's see if he was able to keep it from speeding. No black flag, so luckily for the 42, able to get it woed up in time, get it on the pit road. But that leaves the 99 now out front, the 99, the 15, the 27, a Harris hasn't pitted. The 84, a Michael B, not yet pitted, last pitted on 71. And then Charlie Dickey, the last car, running 5th right now, last car not to pit on the track. Actually, one other car, David Bafano, was unfortunately running 1 lap down. Not exactly sure what happened to him. The back-to-back opening race winner, 1 lap down. So as I say that, though, the top 5 all running out of laps on their tank of fuel as they come down and hit pit road. So that means that we should see a new leader. And it looks like after pit stops, James Nelson and Larry Stubblefield both pitted before Bledsoe were able to cycle up before him, meaning that those 2 guys should be 1 and 2 this time off a pit stop. So as the 75 crosses the line to complete his lap number 109, he does certainly take the lead there as those guys just coming off of pit road getting back up to speed. You see now just getting onto the back straightaway. So Brendan went from 1st to 4th on that transition of pit stops, and I think that's a lot to do with that undercut. So we'll see how that plays out in the end. I'm not as sure how big a tire factor will come into play here. Definitely going to have to make another pit stop, that's for sure. With about, like I said, from lap 30, they pitted on lap 31, or 71 was the last pit stop, and those guys just pitted on lap 109. Oops. So 39 laps they were able to go on that stint. So it's going to be close, that's for sure, for those guys who pitted last. We're going to take a quick second to take away a word from our sponsor, and be right back. This portion of this Sim World Racing Network broadcast of the AARL is sponsored by Ty's iRacing Paints. Contact Tyrone on Discord or Facebook. Now, let's get back to the action of the All-American Racing League. Welcome back to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The Hangin with Hillbilly 150. Out front, James Nelson leads the way by a second and a half roughly over the 52 of Larry Stubblefield. So let's just take a look at some of these numbers here. So James Nelson pitted on lap 100, and that's turned into him jumping from about 5th or 6th up to the lead. Larry Stubblefield pitted on lap 105, and that's taken him to 2nd. And then Alan Bledsoe, who waited to lap 108 to pit, is running in 3rd. Brendan Mathia is now pitted. He pitted on lap 109, and he's now up to 4th. So different pit stop timing equals different strategies equals a great finish to this race. It's just math. And if you don't think the math is mathing, I'm sorry, you're wrong. It's mathing. So let's jump back here and take a look here at the 82. Let's see if we can jump on a nose cam of the 42 here to see how far back. So there's this first place car up at the top of your screen, and then the second place car. There's a jump up one car, and that's the distance back from the 82 up to the 75. So it looks like he is able to reel him in. Leads down to about a 2nd and a 10th from 1.5 seconds there. Just a minute ago, but so we'll see how much 5 laps makes a difference on these tires. I think we're going to find out that it's going to be substantial. It's one thing about these cars in iRacing is the tire wear really kind of dictates everything. If you can get in and off pit road and undercut someone, you will have an advantage, but it will go away. The tires will wear quicker, and you just won't have what you need to have at the back half of the run when the other guy's tires are just coming in. So I'm not sure what happened, but we have David Hara now down a lap. So Dave Lurfano and David Hara both have lost a lap somehow, and I'm not sure how, to be honest with you. I just noticed here on the timing monitor, I'll switch over to the other screen. You can see
This portion
there,
of this
21st,
Sim World
22nd,
Racing
one lap
Network
down each.
broadcast
Not exactly
of the
sure how it
AARL
happened, but
is sponsored by Ties iRacing.
not where those guys want to be
Contact Tyrone
after David
on
Harris storming
Discord
through
or
the field
Facebook.
from 18th starting place.
Now,
running
let's
up
get
in,
back to the action
fifth
of the
or sixth
All-American
there
Racing
for a
League.
bit, and then Dave Lafano kind of running in the top 10, mid-top 10, 7th to 12th there for a good portion of that race. But let's just see here. So it doesn't look like they had extremely long pit stops, so that means they didn't necessarily speed on entry to pit road. Not sure to be honest, unfortunately. But as I say that, the 82 able to, just like that, power his way back into the lead here with this pass. We're going to see a replay. This is the pass. So on the entry to turn 3, set him up on the bottom. Nelson running the top, and Stubblefield has those tires that are 5 laps better and just able to work his way past with coming back around as we are going to get to 30 laps to go this time. Bye. Down the back straightaway, and there you go. Top four now, all in the same camera shot as they work their way into turn 3 and 4 here on lap number 120. Looks like the 75's on the brink of losing a couple more spots here. The 42 pulls right up on the back corner. Able to make that move look kind of easy, but again, that's even more difference, right? Lap 108 tires, pit stop to tires on lap 100. Now the 99 looking to the inside of James Nelson, and he gets that done in no time. Made that pass look easy, certainly, didn't he? They work now up in the 3rd spot, that is for the 99. That time crossed the line for the leader. 26 laps to go as we are working our way down to the end of this one. Only 2 cautions so far in this one. Lap number 37. The caution came out for an accident between the 6 and the 75 with a little bit of involvement on the part of the 15 as the 15 and 6 came together. It's pretty much ruined the 6's race. Been trapped 2 laps down, unfortunately, this whole time, and unable to get any laps back. But now, as I say that, the 75, that other call that was involved, hops down pit road, and he's going to make his final stop of the race. But let's keep an eye on these guys out front here. The 82 is battling here with, I believe, a lap car, the 24, a Horlander, who just came off of pit road himself. So obviously fresher tires on that 24 should mean he's faster than him, but the leader's pretty fast, new or old tires. So I'm not sure he's going to be able to to walk away from the leaders, but he's going to put up a good fight. And what that's done, though, is help that 42 close in. So not ideal for the 82 getting in a little bit of a tizzy with that 24 Horlander car. Oh, no, we got a wreck. The 42 and the 82 get together. Somehow they save it. How the heck did that happen? What amazing driving by that pair of guys. Did you see that? We got to take a look at that replay. Hold on here. See if we can get a shot of this. Look at these guys. Oh, that's not a good replay. We'll have to rewind it a little. Let's see here. So keep an eye on that 42 car. Him and the 82 get together. Let's out of the gas. Let's the 82 straighten it up, and they both drive away like nothing happened. Look at that. That is some amazing driving by these guys out there to not only save their cars from getting destroyed, because the 82 was sideways. He was sideways across the nose of the 40, the 42. Looked like a capital T from where I was sitting. Not only did they save it from that position, but they've only lost about a second to the 99. That was phenomenal. TSN turn. Well, sorry for those in the States. ESPN turning point right there of the race. That save. Let's see if they can redeem themselves and draw back up to the bumper of the 99, or if that was the winning moment kind of pass for the 99. Man, you see it all here on the Sim World Racing Network. That's crazy. I can't believe that. But as I say that, the 82 hard on the binders and hard to the left, making it out on the pit road to get his last set of tires and pack that tank full of fuel as we cross over. 20 laps to go. That time across the line for the 99. Now the second and third place cars hit pit road, the 42 and the 99. Let's see if everyone was able to keep from speeding. Yeah, no black flags there, so that's good for those guys. So now that leaves Cameron Harris as the leader on track. And will Cameron pit? Oops, sorry. Switch the cameras. There we go. Cameron Harris now leading the way. Cameron Harris will take it another one as it comes around to clip off. Lap number 132. 18 laps to go for the 27 machine. Obviously has to make another pit stop. Maybe. He pitted on lap 109, so it's gonna be tight on fuel. What I say, 39 laps. So he's gonna be I don't know, probably 2 laps short unless he's somehow saved 2 laps of fuel. Haven't been paying attention to him. Been paying more attention to the battle between the 99, 42, and 82. So, who are back out on the track running. The 75 is now up into third spot. But as I say that, the 51 of Hubble, who is running second, he'll pull down the pit road and take his tires. So that leaves one car on the track who has not pitted yet. That is the 27 of Cam Harris. So there you see the second and third place cars going under the 6 of Curtis S. there. He's now only 1 lap down, but should still have to pit one more time in this one, unfortunately. So now those guys... Looks like Bledsoe had to come back down. Might have been a speeding penalty. I don't know what happened, but Alan Bledsoe had to come back down pit road. So not ideal. It might be 2 weeks in a row where the pit stop in pit road has bitten that number 42. We'll keep an eye on this battle. It's currently for second spot, but that's only because the 27 of Cameron Harris has yet to pit. Last pitted on lap 109. Currently working lap 136. So those guys are in the screen right behind him. They are catching that 27 car, but it's not for position quite yet. They're one lap distance on track behind him. They will pass him to get back on the tail end of the lead lap. But I'm assuming the 27 still has to pit. I don't think he can make it to the end, but I've seen crazier things happen. Just like that, those two guys go by the lead, and then they fan out, go too wide with the 99, looking to get to the outside of the 75, which could eventually be the pass for the win. And as I say that, the 27 of Cameron Harris drives it down to pit road, and we got ourselves a battle for the lead. These guys got to come all the way back around and get back by Cameron Harris, but they should be. I don't have any doubts they'll do it as they hustle their way off of turn number 2 now. The 99 will take over the lead from the Nelson 75. Again, 6 laps tire difference there for these guys as Nelson pitted on 125, Mathia pitted on 131, and then in third place, will be third place now, the 82 of Stubblefield. He is about 1.5 seconds behind the leader at this point, so not out of striking distance, but not on the back bumper exactly. So he'll see if he can close that gap down early race leader, and probably the guy who will end up leading the most laps in this one. 84 laps he's led up into this point. So another strong running for that 82 car here. Just see if he can reel these guys back in and maybe capitalize and get a win. But right now it's the 99. Kind of got it on cruise control. He's opened up about a 3/4 second lead now over the 75 of Nelson. Oh, we got a yellow. As looks like we have an accident. Let's see if we can see a replay. So going into turn 1. Looks like some contact between the 3 and the 28, and the 3 just tries to knock down the outside fence. So no other cars involved. Let's take another look at that as they go down into the corner here. Both fighting for the same real estate. Just 3 kind of came down on the 28 who had his nose behind him and wasn't clear, and resulted in the 3 car spinning and getting spun out and put up into the fence, unfortunately. So not the ideal result there for the 3. I don't mean to laugh, but we'll see if anyone comes down pit road. No takers. No. Oh, did he fake some guys into it? So Mathia looked like he was going to go down pit road, and then at the last second he decided not to go down pit road, and Nelson and Stubblefield all did go down pit road. That was exciting. Well, mind games. Love a little mind game. Oh, that was interesting. So, this is going to definitely shuffle the deck and put some cars into the top 5 that have not been in the top 5 all race. So, after the pit stops, it looks like it's going to be the 99 of Mathia, and then we're going to have the 25 of Josh Hetrick, the 26 of Chad Snyder, Sean Horlander in the 24, and then the 27, Cameron Harris, who is the guy out there. He pitted and on 141, so he looks to have taken only 2 tires when he came down pit road that time. So Cameron Harris is the first car that went on pit road on lap 141, And then you have Nelson, Stubblefield, Kenneth Pack, Rodriguez, Tyrone Yo, Osborne, Hera, Michael Kurtz, Greg Barnett, Larry Garnes, Kelly Thomas are the cars that all came down on pit road. So you got 4 cars who didn't pit, with that being, again, 99 of Mathia, 25 of Josh Hetrick, 26 of Snyder, 24 Horlander. So those guys last pitted on 131, 129, 128, 122. So Horlander has the oldest tires. Mathia has the newest tires, but behind him you got Cam Harris, who looks like he took 2. And then you have James Nelson and Larry Stubblefield. Kenneth Pack, this is the highest he's been running this race from memory. And then Druggles is up there in 9th, and Tyrone holding on to a strong top 10 for Tyrone after his great finish last week. So it looks like I think we should be getting 1 lap to go this time by. That'll be 7 laps remaining. We'll come back around one time and take the green with 6 laps to go if the math is mathing. At this point, the race, I think Brendan's got the best shot to win this. He told us last week after his interview there, his top 3 interview, that he was done with plate racing and he was happy to move on to the more technical tracks. He told us that's where he was going to shine, and needless to say, he's flexed his muscle here at the right time tonight, being in the right spot here as the lights go out on the pace car. And we get set to go back racing next time by. Like I said, it will be 6 laps to go when they come back around to the green flag, and it's going to be 6 fast, action-packed laps coming to the end of this one, that's for sure. So as the cars enter turn 3 and 4, the lights on the pace car are still off, meaning one thing, that he will head to the safety of the infield, and that is going to put the field in the hands of the 99 Targa machine of Brendan Mathia. Outside him in the Capital Collisions number 25, or Lawn Care 25 of Josh Hetrick. As they come into the restart zone, green is out, and we are back racing with 6 laps to go. Great jump for the 99 that time. On the restart, he was able to pull away and say sayonara to his front row counterpart, Josh Hetrick, in the 26.5. But that opened the door for Chad Snyder now up into second in the 26, and Cameron Harris into third. Hetrick not giving up, looking on the inside, going into turn 3, out of turn 4 on the inside of Harris. Might have gotten tight. Don't think they touched, but it was enough to give the advantage to Hetrick. But now look at the 82, Stubblefield, as we got a caution. So caution's out. 4th caution of the event. Looks like James Nelson might have had some issues. So he came back down and slid across the track. And that brought out the caution. But we had some more collateral damage further down. So let's see here. Take a different look at this. So Nelson comes down to avoid, gets into that other car, and who shoots up, and then they just, unfortunate for the one, he gets involved, and then the 15 drifts back down into Larry, who then gets into him, and they go slamming together off the inside fence after they hit the outside fence. What a crazy wreck that was, wasn't it? Let's see replay. So comes down, gets across, everyone gets bumped back up, and one car gets the worst of it, and these guys get back together, and they go flying. Watch this second part of this. The 20 and the 15 come up, clip the 28. 28 goes spinning. He avoids contact from the 84. Man, that was a lot going on in that wreck. Holy cow. But back up front, the 99 continues to lead the way. And behind him now, who will start outside of him, is the 26 of Chad Snyder. The 25 will now go from the outside of the front row to the inside of the second row. And then the man I think to keep your eye on is at 82. Has led most of this race. What did I say, 84 laps? Yeah, 84 up to this point. Hopefully he'll get to lead that 85th lap, which will be an important one. Get that checkered flag maybe here in a few laps. But he's got four fresh tires under him, I think, now at this point. So I think he will be the man on the move in that Speed Society 82. We'll keep an eye on him. If I'm a betting man, and I don't do a lot of betting, but I think I might pick him, I'll be honest. So 3 laps to go right now. Probably, I think, come around to the white. 2 laps to go. So it looks like we're going to get a bit of a overtime finish, because I think we'll take the green with 1 to go essentially. So that's going to put us in overtime at this point. So we'll see though. If hopefully they get the white, double up white flag symbol here from the starter. That would be ideal at this point. As they cross the start-finish line right here. Oh, nope. Lights are still on the pace car, I believe. So not ready to go back quite yet. It looks like we'll have definitely getting overtime. That's that I can say. We'll definitely have an overtime finish here, as we are working lap 149. We got 148 in, so we're gonna get a little free racing. We scheduled to go 150, but it looks like we're gonna get probably about 152 if everything goes smoothly in the last couple laps. Remember, green flag will be displayed. They'll race back around to the white flag. Anytime after the white flag, the caution comes out. That'll end the race, and we will go to manual scored finish at the time of the caution. But if they make it back around before the caution, obviously the checker will end the race. So after the white flag is displayed to the leader and he takes it, the next flag will end the race, be it yellow or checkered. But for now, let's hope it's the checkered. So it looks like Lucky Dog that time was Lorfano, able to get back on the lead lap, running back there in 17th, unfortunately. Hera involved in that accident there. He got together with the 20 and took a pretty big hit to the outside wall and then back to the inside wall. So he will now be, unfortunately, 1 lap down in 18th. As we'll see what happens here as they come across the line. There they are. Lights go out on the pace car. Field will double up. And there's your running order, 1 through 24. Obviously, I saw earlier that Adam Angerstein tried to race, but got kicked out. Not by anyone, just iRacing had a little bit of a we don't want you here minute, and wouldn't let him back in the race. So unfortunately, he not able to race with us, looking to make his season debut, like I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, but unable to get signed back in. I'm not sure why, but we will hopefully see him out at a different point later this year. He's great to have in the field, always quick, fun to be around as we work down the back straightaway. Lights are out on the pace car. That means that we are coming to green. And we are, like I said, we'll get the green flag with 2 laps to go. Hopefully make it back around to get the white. Any flag after the white will end the race. We will make sure we are watching everything, trying to at least. As the green is back out, and we are back racing. Oh no. 26 spins his tires on the restart, gets shoved to the infield, takes out the 25 with them, and the 99 is set off into the sunset. But don't count out that's the 82. He's got those fresh tires, but he's got about quarter second to make up in a lap and a half. Brandon Mathia works it through turns 3 and 4. Looking for the white flag this time off of turn number 4. 82 using all the track he can, but not gaining any ground. We got a spin behind him. Still green as these guys work through 1 and 2. The battle on the track, though, might be for third as the 79 and the 16 go side by side. The 16 is able to make the move. But back up front, the 99, Brendan Mathia, leads the way through turns 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down to the checkered flag. The winner of round 3, the Hangin with Hillbilly 150, Brendan Mathia. Second place to Larry Stubblefield and Kenneth Pack. We'll get third. Juggles Rodriguez, and Alan Bledsoe round out your top 5. What a finish that was. Obviously not the finish the 26 or the 25 wanted. I'm not sure they're going to be very happy with the results tonight, but great finish for the guys that finished 1, 2, 3. So let's see if we can get a word with some of these guys. Just bear with me 1 second. We'll see if we can get some interviews. Hey, Ken, it's Nathan in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I sure do.
I just want to say congratulations on your third place finish there. We're running around middle of the pack there for most part of the race and just kind of found yourself in the right spot there towards the end and were able to capitalize.
Yeah, the first 2 stages, both pits, coming out of the pits, I got caught speeding, so I had to go to the back both times, and so I had to work my way back up. The car was better on a long run than a short run. I was really worried about that last caution, but really we just put it in the right place there at the end to come home with a third place.
Well, congratulations. Anyone you want to thank for helping you out here tonight?
I just want to thank all these guys, all the sponsors y'all have to be able to broadcast the race.
All right. Thanks, Ken. We'll see you next week.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. That was third place. Now we'll see if we can get a word with second place finisher Larry. Hey, Larry, it's Nathan up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, congrats on your second place win. Obviously, probably wanted to be 1 spot better, but second place isn't too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. It was a little bit of strategy there at the end, trying to get on pit road, and the car was fast. Everybody else seemed to fall off pretty bad, and we did too, but just maybe not as much.
That's all right. Staying up in front, I'm sure, making those guys chase you made them work a little harder. But anyone you want to thank for helping you out tonight?
I got my wife's sewing company on the side of my car, so I always got to shout her out.
All right. We'll see you next Tuesday then for round 4.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
Okay, that was Larry, second place finisher, and we'll grab Brendan here and see if he's a little happier this week. Hey, Brendan, it's Nathan up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do, man.
Hey, you mentioned last week that once we got to the non-plate style tracks, you'd be a little bit happier and you'd be able to show us your skill, and you certainly came through with that tonight. Congrats on the big win.
Yeah, it was stressful there at the end. I would love to know what my heartbeat was because I guarantee you it was through the roof. They fooled me. I mean, they really fooled me coming down pit road there at the end. I was trying to show it, hoping that they would just show it early, and then last second I'm like, if I get hung in the back, there's no way I'm coming to the front. Past all those guys, and yeah, that was intense. I think that last caution helped me turn it into a green-white checkered. I could get a good enough jump and just kind of hold on. So, but yeah, it was great. That was definitely Larry's race.
All right, yeah, you were able to pick up the victory here tonight, and we'll see you again next week at another technical track, Phoenix, and good luck next Tuesday.
Love that track. Thank you.
All right, that was interviews from your top 3 tonight from Las Vegas Motor Speedway with the Hillbilly, Hangin with Hillbilly 150. Let's see if we can pull up some final results. Take a look at here quickly. So, like we just talked to, Brendan Mathia, your winner by about 0.2 of a second over Larry Stubblefield and Kenneth Pack, rounding out the top 3. Travis Rodriguez, solid run in 4th. Alan Bledsoe came back after what seemed like a bit of a pit road, maybe miscue, late in that in that last bit of the race. He was able to rebound to 5th. Greg Barnett finishing 6th in the 38. Michael Kurds in the 41 there, finishing in 7th. Sean Horlander bouncing back after running a couple laps down for a part of the race. Charlie Dickey, strong run for Charlie Dickey in that 37 Toyota. James Nelson, after spinning out and causing the second last caution there when he got into it with a bunch of guys. Dave Lafano able to bounce back and score 13th after running a few laps down for most of the race. And then the two unluckiest guys out there tonight, Chad Snyder and Josh Hetrick. Chad spun his tires and got a little contact from the rear by what looked like the 82, and that unfortunately spun him down to the inside and took out Josh on their way to the infield. Tyrone Yo finishes the first car 1 lap down behind him. Cam Harris in the 27 had some issues, obviously, there at the end. Curtis S in the 6 pretty much ran that entire race from lap 37, 2 laps down, was never able to get a lap back or get back any kind of lap, so unfortunately he's not going to be happy with those results. Then we have Jim Hebel in his league debut, the season debut, in the 19th in his 51. Larry Garns and David Hara making contact there on that last caution, bringing both those cars to pit road for the end of the race and finishing a couple laps down. Michael B. in the 84 involved there in the late caution, and then obviously Gregory Robinson was hard hit in the outside wall. Glad to see him be able to get out of that car and survive to see another week. And then, like I mentioned earlier, Adam Angerstein, unfortunately, some connection issues, unable to join the race for some reason, not really sure why. But I just want to thank everyone again for watching. This has been the Hangin with Hillbilly 150. Obviously, Hillbilly wanted to have a little better showing for his fans and supporters out there. Another chance next week, though. The series stays on the West Coast as we go to Phoenix next Tuesday night, 200 laps from the desert, Phoenix, Arizona, and we will see you there about, normally 8:15 we should be on the air, hopefully next week. Try to work out a few more bugs here over the week. Again, apologize for any hiccups that we experienced. Still trying to sort out all the buttons. But thanks again for joining us. And my name is Nathan Christensen from the Sim World Racing Network. And this was the Hangin with Hillbilly 150 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The race number 3 of the AARL Cup Series. And we'll see you next Tuesday. And don't forget to tune in this Sunday with Hillbilly and Dave Lafano for race number 3 of the Truck Series from right here in Las Vegas.